Awareness. This has to be the biggest piece of any successful man, any success in life, whether it's your health, wealth, relationships, man, come on. This is a story that I think will stick with you and help you realize that race, religion, finances, politics, all these topics have nothing to do with what we create of ourselves. And I'm not some stoic God, but I do have a lot of answers and I've figured out a lot in life. I do have a great life balance going. I have health, wealth, and love. And those things all equal fulfillment, man. If you have health, wealth, and love, write those three things down. You have happiness and fulfillment. Get this crazy cool opportunity. I've been in the fitness industry for 15 years. I'm blessed to have had one and only one job. I worked as a trainer for 8 years and I also managed that same fitness facility for 4 years. And I had this opportunity to branch into an online sector with a company that was based out of San Francisco and they wanted to hire me. It was this remote training company that had this device that hung on the wall. It was so sleek and it had resistance bands hooked up to it and you can get a killer workout in from your home, from any facility that had these instruments available, and all you needed was like a 2x2 room, man, to get a sick workout in. And they wanted to have me be one of their primary coaches. They only had 5 at the time. So I interviewed stage after stage. Things were looking good. I had all the criteria in place. And it came down to a decision that I would have never thought. It could have so easily triggered me. And I didn't find out directly from them why I didn't get hired. I found out from one of my good friends who happened to be one of those top 5 trainers in the company. And here it was. I was white. Can you believe that? Maybe that comes as a shock to you. Maybe it doesn't. But I had all the parameters. I checked all the boxes of what this company wanted. Camera presentation, credentials, but I wasn't the race that they wanted. They were looking for something specific, an Asian American. I still don't even know what that is. I never looked it up. I never took the time. I never allowed it to take up my mental bandwidth to figure out why I wasn't what they wanted because I was white. And so my friend that worked for this company shared with me behind the scenes, he said, hey man, this is between you and I, but I got word in the office that they're looking for the next trainer to be ethnic. They need to be a different race other than white because they don't want the discrimination. San Francisco based, this was shortly after COVID. They had all the reasons in their own ways as to why I couldn't be the next trainer. And man, that didn't get to me too bad because I realized, hey, if that's the frickin' reason, all other things lined up, and this opportunity ain't for me, man. I am meant for so much more. And you know what? I went on to create my own business. Shortly after that, I realized, man, I don't want to be at the mercy of anyone else. I don't want to not be chosen for an opportunity because of my race, because of my views, because of my religious background. Dude, we live in a world where so many people are at the mercy of external environments, external decision making. And I refuse. Those that are truly making a change in this world, the movers, the shakers, us entrepreneurs, we have the freedom to do what we want, however we want. We can ruin our reputation with a moment's notice by sharing a piece of information online that we completely get discredited for, or we can step outside of the box and share that same message and get risen up. We get put on a pedestal. We get highlighted for good for him. He spoke up. He stood his ground. He did what the others weren't willing to do. And sometimes you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but that's part of the game. That's part of the beauty of it. I love this game. I love being an entrepreneur. I love being a fitness coach. I love being an influencer. I love changing lives, most importantly. I love having a purpose outside of myself. I love giving back. I love the reason as to why someone does what they do is intriguing to me. And especially us entrepreneurs, the depth that we have to go to actually create success, all the behind the scenes, all the times, usually years that people don't give a shit about the journey. They don't give a fuck what you're doing behind the scenes, man. They don't care until you've made it. Once you've made it, then it's fucking cool. Then let's start making memes and doing layovers and creating bits about his life because he freaking did it. I know you know examples in your head. You got them flurrying in your mind right now of all the A-list celebrities and people in your specific industry that have quote unquote made it. But while they were building it, were people probably talking about them? No. And I'm preaching to the choir here, man, but this is the name of the game. When you have social awareness, when you understand that, hey, if I'm not running my own show, creating my own thing, I am at the mercy of others. And that situation, that company that could have hired me, man, I would have done a disservice to myself. Straight up.
Straight up.
Because even if I did get hired by that company and those were their morals, what would that have done for me down the road? There would have been a decision, something they did that I didn't align with, that wasn't within my morals. and I would have been working for them, and who knows, the pay could have been good enough, or I would have been so set in my ways that I would have stayed. Just like we do in horrible relationships and jobs. We get a little cushion, baby. We get to sit back a little bit. Even in our businesses, we get to the point where we've had some success, you know, we can take our foot off the gas. We can sit back a little bit. Yeah, that's an uncomfortable place to be, in my opinion. You take your foot off the gas, other people are gonna pass you up. You're gonna die. You're gonna stop innovating. You're gonna stop pivoting. You're gonna stop adapting with the times. And then you die. Because if you ain't growing, you're dying, man. There is no such thing as stagnation. No, not in this world. Not as an entrepreneur. Stagnation is not a freaking thing. People do not stagnate. If you are not succeeding at what you do, think about this. You are dying in some way. Even if your business is at a standstill, something else in your life is going downhill. Whether it's your social life, the relationship with your kids, maybe your relationship intimately. There's a lot of areas of life, and some entrepreneurs just focus on the money, baby, the wealth. But man, what is wealth without your health? What is wealth without good relationships? We're human beings, man. We're made to interact. We're made to engage with each other. You can't have it all if you just have one area. I'm going off right here, but this is good shit. I am only 32 years old, but I've built a business where I've helped over 4,600 people get in the absolute best shape of their freaking life. And I have everything else I could ever imagine. I have a wonderful wife that I get along with so well, and we've spent so much time together the past 12 years because I've always been an entrepreneur. From the second year that I knew her, the past 10-ish years, I have been homebound. So whenever she's home, I'm home. We have the opposite problem with most people. I am around her all the frickin' time, and I've had to learn that happy balance, that dance of making sure that we don't get on each other's nerves. Most people have the opposite problem. They would love to see their spouse more, but I see her so much that I've had to nurture that relationship with her, okay? I still have beers with the boys. I still have pizza with the family. I do all the things that a normal person wants to do, and I don't have any fears in my mind, any doubts, any insecurities of, am I gonna be on my deathbed regretting anything that I've, nope, not a thought in my mind. I've done everything I've wanted to up until 32 years old, and I hope that doesn't sound conceited, but truly, I've kept in mind every step of the way. Hey, do I need to go take a trip? Hey, do I need to go spoil my wife? Maybe I should cook dinner tonight. I never get too ahead of myself as far as what I should and shouldn't be doing. I can always humble myself and come back down to earth and say, hey, I need to put myself first today. Hey, I've been eating like shit. I'm gonna start eating better. I didn't go to the gym as much as I wanted to this week. I'm gonna start going. I haven't cooked for her. She's been cooking for me. Check yourself in every area of life. Get a coach that can hold you accountable in the area that you are not succeeding at, because dude, the name of the game is learning. Stay a sponge. I'll never get too ahead of myself as far as what I know. I'll never even say I know. Every social situation, if someone's telling me something that I already technically know, it's a reminder. I say, thanks for the reminder. I don't have to say it out loud. I can just say it in my head. It's not, I know what you're saying. I've heard that before. Yeah, I know. How many times do you hear people in public say, I know? It's like the freaking excuse, I'm busy. Everyone's fucking busy. We all got the same 24 hours on a goddamn day. Are you really busy if everyone else is busy, or is that just the norm? So whenever I hear something that people say that I'm already aware of, I just tell myself in my mind, thanks for the reminder. And that allows me to grow. It allows me to really become better in every area of my life, because the name of the game is growth. And if you aren't growing, once again, you are dying. And the key to fulfillment is progress. If you're progressing in those three areas that I mentioned, those three beautiful areas, health, wealth, and love, not only do you have happiness and fulfillment, but if you're progressing in those areas, you have succeeded as a human being. It sounds simple, it's not easy, but when you just work towards that and you're always trying to progress and reminding yourself, hey, I'm doing better. I'm actively trying. I'm getting 1% better every day in my fitness, in my relationships, in my business. Man, it feels so good. You get to rest your head on the pillow at the end of the night knowing that, man, I am doing it right. And that is a feeling you cannot beat. I hope my success rant has served you well today. Maybe added a little value into your life. I'm getting a phone call from my wife right now. Her name is Anna Nana on my phone. So I'm gonna go and leave you guys with peace. Love and appreciate you. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, hon.
Hi.
Oh, all right.